If you're always available, you're teaching people you're optional. That's not harsh. That's psychology. There's a reason the most respected people in your life don't respond instantly, don't over-explain, don't over-offer. By the end of this video, you'll see the pattern. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. I used to think being a good friend, a good partner, a good employee meant being available whenever someone needed me. 11 p.m. text, I reply, last-minute favor, I drop everything. Extra shift, sure, emotional support call, I'm there. I thought that meant loyalty. I thought that meant reliability. I thought that meant maturity. It didn't. It meant predictability. And predictability in social psychology reduces perceived value, not because you're not important, but because humans adapt quickly to what is constant. When something is always available, the brain stops assigning it significance. Nobody had to wonder if I'd show up. Nobody had to plan around me. Nobody had to appreciate my time. I was always there, like a vending machine. And nobody cherishes a vending machine. They press a button and expect something to come out. No gratitude, no anticipation, no uncertainty, just expectation. And expectation quietly turns into entitlement. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Human psychology is wired around scarcity. We value what isn't constantly accessible. This is called the scarcity principle. Limited availability increases perceived worth. Unlimited availability decreases it. Think about the people you respect most. Are they always instantly reachable? Do they respond in seconds, or do they have boundaries, structure, priorities? When they show up, it means something, because they don't show up for everything. Being too available sends a signal, not I'm kind, not I'm loyal, but my time has no hierarchy. And when your time has no hierarchy, neither do you. People, even subconsciously, treat you based on the signals you send. If you cancel your plans for them every time, they assume your plans weren't important. If you respond instantly every time, they assume you weren't busy. If you never say no, they assume you don't have standards, and none of this is malicious, it's automatic. The brain optimizes around patterns, and if the pattern is you're always there, then your presence loses weight. This isn't about playing games. This isn't about pretending to be busy. This isn't about ignoring people to manipulate them. It's about building a life that genuinely has structure, a life that has depth, a life that has direction. So what changes? First, stop responding instantly to everything. Not to create anxiety, not to punish people, but because your attention deserves intention. If you're working, work. If you're resting, rest. If you're building something, protect that time. When your time has structure, your responses gain gravity. Second, say no without over-explaining. Notice how often we apologize for having boundaries. I'm so sorry, I just have a lot going on and I feel bad, but maybe next time. Why? No, I can't. That's complete. Boundaries don't require essays. Over-explaining signals insecurity. Calm refusal signals self-respect. Third, build something that matters to you. When you're focused on growth, on progress, on improving, your availability naturally decreases. Not artificially, organically. And when your time becomes limited because you're building something meaningful, people feel that, they sense direction. And direction is attractive, not just romantically. Socially, professionally. Energetically, scarcity isn't about disappearing, it's about having purpose. The goal isn't to be mysterious. The goal is to make your presence intentional, to make your time chosen, to make your attention earned, not demanded. Because if people never have the chance to miss you, they never experience your absence. And without absence, there is no contrast. Without contrast, there is no appreciation. Nobody ever told us that constantly giving ourselves away could quietly turn into self-disrespect. We were taught, be there for everyone, always say yes, always be supportive. And those things can be virtues, but only when they come from abundance. Not fear of losing people, not fear of disappointing people, not fear of being replaced. Real generosity comes from a full cup, not from exhaustion, not from anxiety, not from needing validation. So ask yourself, are you respected or just relied on? Are you valued or just convenient? There's a difference. Know your worth, protect your time, build something meaningful, and let people miss you sometimes. Because if they never get the chance to miss you, they'll never fully understand your value.